You don't need to get better at that.
Left triangle. Hook.
Should I put him in trouble or just let have fun? That one. I'll just take a bunch. Yeah, I'm not sweating either. But
Nice.
you wanna go right?
Yeah, let's go.
It's kinda hurts for them. No, it feels great.
You good?
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't hurt at all.
that's good. It's super strong.
Hey, this
Oh my lord. But he's strong.
So you see how you're trying to go through him sideways? Go down on his, because that's how he's holding him. Yeah, go down on his bicep.
Oh, I see.
You're trying to push through all his subscapularis muscles, right? His brachialis, his side pressure.
Is your nap?
His side pressure is crazy.
It's good.
Yeah, it is, so don't let him get there.
Yeah, but his biceps good too.
So you just gotta track the bicep. Sit down, bud.
You said you did 100 reps with
No.
40 pound bar.
Yeah, I've been doing tons of calories.
In one set?
So
I got to like 70. And
Oh,
I just died.
70 good for your first time. It's all mental. If you can get to 70, you can definitely get to 100. It's
I
not
just,
that different.
all of my arm, I've been doing low rep like powerlifting stuff, so I gotta transition back to
I feel like anyone who can get above 50 can get to 100. Because it'll get easier
Are
if
you
you don't
doing them
stop.
like slow or are you doing like fast?
Fast.
Yeah, exactly.
You can watch the video.
Fast to me is harder because you gotta stop the momentum at the bottom and the top.
You get used to just...
Yeah, that's good. It's like it's harder because people think, oh, just go slow. That's harder. It's actually not.
Slow is harder.
Is
If
it?
slower is more time under tension.
Yeah.
If you do 100 slow, you're doing it 3 times as long.
We're also not in the tension zone anymore because like here is easy and here is easy.
Mhm.
But in arm wrestling, like when you're doing it fast, the entire time you're under tension.
Yeah.
So it's like it depends on your range of motion.
Yeah, I did it under 3 minutes.
You attack the
Which was a new
bicep.
record.
Just bicep. Right down your bicep.
No, dude, this part breaking.
Sure?
Like that. Don't go sideways, you're going sideways.
What the fuck?
So step down this way.
No, like, did they wear headgear?
I don't think so. I don't know, I didn't watch the fight, but I
Devin
think
Laird versus Thor.
I think those are gonna rock.
Yeah.
Devon Laird.
Shoulder, bicep. So continue to go this way.
That looks so badass. What the hell? How have I not seen that yet?
Ooh, he fouled.
Definitely.
Alright.
Devin
That's why I
Laird
have 2 of them.
versus
That time under tension.
Yeah, which one of you guys has got it
Where
rolling
you're
a
allowed
funnel?
to be,
Doing what?
you know, losing
Rolling a
position
funnel
and
so I can
foul
put this
and
in
release
the drink?
it.
Done
Shouldn't that be a
It's
loss?
just folded in half.
Huh?
Don't even get me started.
I saw it and I was like, what is that?
I personally don't mind it.
Alright.
You don't mind fouling in a winning position? Or in a losing position?
It's part of the game. You have 2 fouls. It's strategy. Someone beats you because they dropped the wrist. And that's just...
You didn't have to like explain that. I already knew.
Start.
Or you just
If you beat them the first start, and you can't beat them the second start, you just got lucky in the first start.
could be.
I'd rather...
That or you like ran out of gas.
Yeah, or you ran out. Sorry.
Because they
That means
can
you don't
sit
have
here
good
and
endurance.
like burn you for like as long as they want and then just foul out.
Yeah.
And then now you're like done. That's part of it, I don't know. I guess.
I didn't expect that.
I was told Locker converted him.
Yeah.
My circulation is good. I feel like it's cutting off my wrist so then all
Yeah, I
my
was
power
telling
starts
Coach
to
and
go.
like even those training videos, it was like Baldwin was showing
like my
too
arm
much of
gets
his
numb.
angles and shit, like where he was gonna go and how he was gonna do it.
You're not. Like,
think that it's
It'll get better. 'Cause I feel like
your training.
you're very
You
similar.
build up time.
You do so much better.
in your hand.
Ryan's endurance.
Oh, hell
He
yeah.
arm wrestled here like
Nah, he's looking at the house.
for like 2.5, 3 hours against everybody nonstop. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really like.
You can't go against a guy that big with training when you have no. It's not.
No, he was like 360. He does like 360 bench and shit. So his numbers close to it. No matter where you're on. Yeah, I don't football.
Are you stopping yourself when you get here?
It's like
working
you get
different
injuries to
angles,
work
trying
on.
to
You gotta hit your peaks before you
open
get
up.
there.
Because I can't tell if like I'm catching you or if you're just stopping yourself.
You're catching me.
I am?
Yeah. But I'm also trying to get a good workout in.
Dude, on straight, athleticism.
Absolutely good.
Is like the best program ever. That's what I.
I'm very good at squeezing it.
It's just way, yeah. The size,
My hand is
Everything
cramping.
else
everything, yeah.
You're like squeezing it to the point where it's cramping.
Just cutting off your circulation.
It is, yeah. You have a big thumb.
Yeah. That's all I have, bro. That's my whip in my hand. David, you want to pull?
Oh, yeah.
It's on left right now. I can't pull right. I just pulled for 10 minutes, right? Yeah. I'm dead. So it's not a good idea to pull for a long time on one arm and then just immediately start pulling the same arm.
It's corrupting my soul and holding my tongues. I hope you know that. It's like, I began to burn my hand.
See the difference? One is I'm attacking his bicep, which is from my point, but he's not used to holding like that. You guys don't hold like that, I guarantee it. Right?
Like Kyle, like, I just pulled you almost as hard, if not like, probably harder than I pulled Brian, but it feels when I pulled Brian, it just hurts. Like, well, yeah, because he anticipates me like crazy hard. Like he like turns me over. And against you, it feels healthy. Like you're pulling in healthy angles. Against Brian, it's just not.
If I have to pull him sideways, pull him down. Yeah. See, you totally can stop what you're doing.
It's the only thing I can do lefty. It's hard for me to hold on to people and let them work because I have an injured elbow.
But you just throw it in.
Thank you, thank you.
Pardon me.
Well, it's hard for me to hold you if I coach you to do anything because I have an injured elbow. This is like the one move I'm able to do effectively. I can try to hold you here, but apply pressure on the fingers. So more hand to your face. Yep. Yep. That feels good. I feel a lot better.
Yeah, I feel that.
Is that just horrible the way you turn it? Try it back, go back up. Keep going in. Yeah. Slowly.
You ain't that stupid.
My right's a little more tired, so let's try right.
See how I do that. My left, I do have somewhat of a.
There's shock somewhere. I'm right so far. I prefer my pinky.
Slow. Go.
Yeah, that's a good handicap. No pinky.
Pinky tied to the strap.
Yeah, exactly.
So when it stop, So in a sense, you should be as low as you were, because this finger's not doing much.
You get one of these in November.
Right, so use this to control, let this one float as you want. Control with these, not this. Okay?
For a staple.
Working on it. Backwards, go back up.
Sound like you
Always
get
keep your wrist like this and never slightly.
spicy and hot as fuck.
Say it again. So, you like this? It doesn't feel good from this side, and I'm not even know that. Right? You're gonna try to control his wrist with these two fingers. Right? Okay, slowly, go. Push in. There you go. In. There you go. In. More. There you go. Good. Keep in there. The other way. That way. Like this. Yeah.
It looks like you're doing so much down pressure that your body
Gotta learn how to get into that.
Well, I'm just too strong there, bro. That's my strongest part. You decided, no one.
You're not gonna beat him sideways. He's tucked.
I'm
in.
like
You gotta-
I'm like this, bro. So you just got to keep
Yeah,
attacking.
you gotta go back.
The fact that you came in here just allowed me to power through here.
Yeah, yeah.
More up pressure. Up pressure.
Okay, see where he is?
Up.
You got you here?
He's separating too
Yeah,
much.
to get that shoulder close to the
He's
arm.
just separating.
You're going defensive strategy. You gotta get off of his power. Controlling power is a two fingers. So that means you're not gonna really
You're almost
grip
there.
this much until like you
Up,
go
up
grip
pressure, pronate, and row backwards with your elbow.
Go out slowly.
You're almost there.
Feel each other, okay?
Right there, right there. You almost had it.
Your wrist.
Pull through his bottom two
Always like
fingers.
this.
Climb his thumb. You see it?
So as you come back this way like you just did, you should be going this way at the same time.
Okay, where do you want me to
I want to try to, well, I want to try to cut in a little bit more on you.
Wow, your wrist is down. Why do you do that?
It feels more comfortable for my pain in that area. I may have to move, but to set up, this feels better.
That was better emotion. Try it again. Try to get a little higher. It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
But just
I feel like you're giving me, when you dump your wrist, I feel like you're giving me
stand
everything.
up. Try to wrist curl.
Alan, I don't have an option.
Now,
It's painful if I
everything-
try to
If you keep
set
it,
up.
you
There
keep
you
it
go.
straight, just straight.
Before you were kind of just
No,
like,
but for setting up,
Can you
like
flip
for
it?
getting
Oh,
this
yeah.
right,
like you want
it
everything's
hurts.
not moving.
And then trying to like do that,
Okay.
I can do this and push more, and then I can try to post a bit. It's been like that since I pulled Danny Gilliam. Like I had caught a hit and had to work back.
I think I gotta get tighter
And
than.
it's just been in pain since.
So very light pressure.
It didn't actually hurt in my super match though. It hurt the day after, so it did go away for a
I'm still
bit,
pulling,
but
still pulling,
not for very
pulling.
long.
Now this is where I'll drive, right? Even if my wrist is a little bit more straight. Here.
Too strong.
So it's, I mean, it's centimeter off. You know, I feel like you are here.
Okay.
Instead of trying to. So it's like there's no way you're gonna hurt yourself. I mean, it's,
Right. You want me to just go?
Just drive, yeah.
yeah.
Drive into it.
I don't even look bad. You can pin someone here. You can pin someone there.
Jerking is not the
Smaller
best thing
better.
when you're injured.
I'm trying to build up power.
You wanna build up power, pull me like you just did, pull me like you just did, go, pull. Now, move me as though I'm the resistance without jerking. That's where you're gonna build up power, go.
Yeah.
Pull
That's
it,
gonna
no,
be
just
in
stay
a
there,
tournament or a
go.
match, that's gonna be
Well, when I
like
hit a wall, I'd rather
split-second
just keep
decision.
I'm going with you, I'm not hitting the wall, come on, go,
You're a
go,
wall,
go.
Alan.
All right.
Whether you know it or not, you're a
He's
wall
fine
in that
with it,
position.
and then,
Right there, now, can
you
you
know,
close
and
this
always
as
try to
you're
keep your hand in front.
over
And
there?
if you-
Yes, I can definitely close it.
Close
But that
it.
does nothing for me in the start.
It's just gonna
It does.
No,
You gotta
it
get
doesn't.
control.
That's my weak spot.
Yeah, thank you.
Generating power off this position. Here, I'm strong.
Right.
Like I can tighten up and I'm strong. But I'm not as strong in this.
So
spot.
get in your power, go. Okay, you're in your power now, right?
Yes.
So at this point, you're in your power, what would you do here?
I would just tighten up, and then I would
What
defensively
does
pull.
tighten up mean?
That means I would close the gap
Okay.
right here,
And,
then I would just plant my elbow. If I don't
okay,
feel
but
like,
how would you pen at that point?
I don't, because I don't go for a pin if I don't feel like your hand is coming with me. I stay and wait until I feel like I can make adjustments
Good.
where I can
So
take
make
your
those
hand.
adjustments. So I'm gonna follow you.
I want to take your hand and wrists
Okay.
everywhere I go. I don't want to go somewhere not possible. and then open up. However, from the hit,
Yeah.
I want to practice almost separating a little bit to just build up my power.
Okay.
Like if I hit and I separate,
Okay.
I would rather do that than lack power, because right now I lack a considerable amount of power off the go.
Okay. So
That's why people can flash pin me so easily.
So from the go, ready go.
Mm-hmm.
What is your objective? What do you
To
think
gain
about?
positioning.
Okay. At what point do you gain position from the start?
Anything where I
setup?
control center.
Okay. So
Anything controlling center, I
let's
feel
talk
great.
about that. Brian, come over here. Set him up.
Say if we start here, referee says ready go, and I hit and I gain the center line, it's going to be hard for him to take it back. But if the referee says ready go, and this is what happens,
Okay.
I'm screwed.
Okay.
Unless he goes directly sideways on me, I don't stand much of a chance.
So you're saying if you get someone there, you're holding until eye fatigue?
Not necessarily until you fatigue, but until I find a lane where you're not as strong.
Oh, gotcha.
Because right now I might hit here, I hit for positioning, I can't go anymore, so then I'm kind of like adjusting, yes, fatiguing you, but at the same time also kind of exploring different options, so I don't overexert myself in one area with like pressure where you're not
But you're
opening,
not
and I'm starting to tire out. Because in the tournament format,
Yeah.
if I'm doing that, my next match I would have fatigued in that one area.
All right, I get
So I need to develop a lot more power to where I can hit, I can catch. Because right now,
So your main objective is not to just to pin somebody to win.
well, I lack a hit and I lack catching ability.
I don't think you lack much of anything, to be honest. Maybe other people have it more than you, but you don't.
They
lack
definitely
it.
have more. That's the issue.
But you're strong as hell in a lot of
You're also
positions.
going to get some guys that are just hunksters.
Yeah.
They have too much power for me. Strength for strength, I feel great against most
So your
people.
grip feels better. Everything feels really good.
Keep it straight.
There's my ride.
Go.
Well, that time I kind of.
You cut in on me.
I don't think you were ready for that.
But that's the thing. I don't generate that much off already go.
Go.
That's why I'm just such a good practice bowler, not
Yeah.
as good.
So you don't do much on the ready
Oh,
go
yep, I know
situation,
that.
but
Yeah.
what if you go into the move like force load him? Do you know what that means?
Force load.
Force load from the very get-go. So set up.
I mean, it works on most people.
So force load, which means get into the move that you're going to get from here, right? Force load him and then go, right? Just make sure you're force loading him.
Yeah.
Go. Much better. Do it again.
That's what Jason does to me where he gets me. He forces a little.
Force load. Stay straight though. You're pronating. Ready, go! There you go. So I think that's one of the things that power working could do is you need to learn, you want the power, you've got to force load
I
before
think
go.
I need to just start only doing ready goes in practice. Because my slow pulling is almost detrimental to myself
Yeah,
now.
but it's still making you stronger. It's
It
not-
makes me stronger, but I need to get more like a power, like the amount of power and strength you generate on a half second, quarter of a second, even smaller than that, is better than generating a high amount of power but taking like a whole second to be able to get into the
But you can work
position.
on that without people and bands and shit.
That's true.
Do you know what
I don't do it enough,
polymetrics is?
Polymetric, no.
Polymetrics.
Plyometrics? Yeah.
Polymetrics.
Poly? No.
Right? So that's probably what you want to work on to get the power to get the hit from the go.
Gotcha.
Or to take that hit. So
Yeah.
we'll work on that when we get back to training, right?
Getting chained to something like something that stops you.
Well, you know,
But see, when I
It's
do
kinda like
a lot
a-
of my training, it's gripping something or mostly a sphere handle, and it's just as hard as I can.
Real fast.
Yeah,
too.
maybe that's why I'm better at that. And then if someone stops me, then I then I lose. my
Well, you're
strength.
even better at
Look
that.
at
in
polymetrics
competition.
on.
Like when you did that to
YouTube.
Scott Wynn and when you did that to the
Not-
Florida people at December,
The other one, okay?
you were just chopping in on
It's
people.
poly.
They don't have nearly as much power. Some of those guys you beat in Florida are strong, and they might beat you slow pulling, but they don't stand a chance
Well,
when
my
they pull you and
objective
let
is
you go.
my objective is just to, as hard as I can, like
that.
how Reza told me. It's like,
Stop
it's
playing
like,
games,
Like
right.
Reza says, it's a punch. You know, and that's the main thing that I learned from Reza is that on a ready go, it's just
Yeah, I've always lacked a punch. Alan and me were developing it though last summer. Like that was the main thing we worked on for a while. But then I stopped using it.
Right. Paul and I have been
this
talking
summer.
about this a lot.
in a tournament. If somebody stops me, I feel like I'm screwed.
Yeah.
So, just out of curiosity, get set up right now, and you're gonna force load. Go. No, try to figure out.
I notice
What you need
when
at the
you
top.
when you go to hit, your hit is almost right here. You know, my hit is here.
Yeah.
So you're hitting like almost into a setup. My hit is just to get your arm that way.
Yeah.
I'm not looking this for this. I'm not looking for this. I'm looking to just go.
What he said is right. He's using his shoulder and his back to push you out of
Yeah,
position.
I'm gonna push out. When
Whereas
you were
you're
just going
trying
right
to
into my
control
hand.
everything right into
Yeah.
You're going into his power.
Yeah.
right into his power. So go slow. Okay, slowly go. No, slow means like this.
Why am I going slow?
So you can feel it. You
You
need
got
to
one
feel
speed.
what's going on.
Just go slow.
Right?
I'm already slow.
Go slow. Feel it. Feel it. Feel it. Force
good.
loaded. Force
Good,
loaded.
good,
Force
good.
loaded. Good job. Now go back and do it again. Now you know what I'm talking about.
Good.
Force load
Last time you moved.
slowly. Okay, right now you're going right into his wrist, whereas before you're going like this.
Okay, well, tell me when to do it.
Go. Slowly get up here. You got to feel it. Go.
That's good. That's good.
It's good, but he's going this way, and he wants to go this way with his move. So you're either stopping him or he's just not doing it.
I don't have enough.
Back.
Make him work, but don't give him too much. Let him feel his arm coming to him. Good. Go back and do it again. Slowly. What are you doing? You having a hard time?
No, heart condition.
Slowly.
Oh,
Not
he's fucking
slow.
strong.
Yeah, but he doesn't know how to use it, so go. Slowly, 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 slowly. You gave this part up.
I can't, Alan. I'm trying. It's to go sideways sometimes, just because
Nope.
that's where I'm comfortable.
You need to learn the other side too.
Get out of your comfort zone.
Ready?
Listen to your grandfather.
Go. This way.
That's good.
This
That's
way.
better.
This way.
Good.
Then go with your move, but keep going that way. Good. Go back and do it again.
That's good. I can't contain that.
Slowly. Go up and over.
Good.
Like that.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm screwed in that.
Okay. Try it again.
That's good.
Yeah, he's using more back now.
Down. Ready? Go. No.
I was trying to count him.
But don't count him until he's in trouble, or he's got you in trouble. Force load, go. Okay, so we're gonna do it fast. Now go that way. There's no point staying here. You gotta go there on one move.
You'll get it.
You will.
It's only gonna take 100 more times.
It's okay.
You told me that's how he learns. Force load, good. Now go that way.
I'm just trying to.
What do you stop right here? You
Yeah,
stop
like right-
pulling that
right-
way. You
right-
stop pulling that way.
Stop. Yeah, he stopped. I was just too strong.
Yeah.
Ready? Force load. Good. Now that way. Yep. You got to separate this. The only way you're going to do it is go that way. Can you see something? Okay. There you go, Kyle.
Don't stop.
Good. Good relaxed position. Good. Nice.
I'm definitely gonna try. Say that every time when you meet me. I don't have much for you. Okay. Because these muscles on, poster muscles is way too strong for me. Thank you. I'll try to push.
So this is your house here? Or whose house is it? Oh, that's right, yeah. You drove almost 2 hours, maybe? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did see
So I just
A few days ago.
I pulled out arm bent just to see who was around. You know, just like fucking messing with
Where did you come from?
I'm in Atlanta. So like, you know, the main team, you know, got the car, full pass more, you know, something like that. Yeah. Josh Hamilton's there.
Go.
That's just how it's probably gonna be. I don't have any type of like. Feel better at my left wrist just going straight down. The chopping of it.
Right arm, yeah, right hand, right arm, gone.
Well, you have that on both arms, but your left arm is very powerful.
But my left hand, I think cupping, about the same, but like pronation.
You gotta figure out
I can't
where
I
you
don't
want
top
to
the
pick
right
your
hand,
feet.
but left
And
hand.
you gotta set
So I'm more, it's like smarter. It's like down, my down hand.
That's in the middle, you're turning right.
I feel like I'm a little bit ambidextrous, like I'm right handed, but like, I eat like a fork, spoons, I do that left handed. That's like the only thing.
I'm getting the leg positioning in the shot too.
I've been going like about 4 years consistently, and I dabble a little bit. Like ever since 2018, I've been going pretty consistently. But then I dabble a little bit as well.
It's like fucking closet. Fuck yeah.
It's like we're here. He's able to just curl back down and that. Exactly, it's this that I'm trying to work on.
That's hard to replicate on a fucking arm wrestling handle.
It is, yeah. It's like this movement, I kind of do it, but it's not the same because it doesn't really
And then I saw this thing called a manufactured home. Right near the park, $248,000. And
His were like the body weight starts to matter a lot more. That's at least for me. Like everyone feels strong. Not everyone, but it's just it evens out a little bit. Yeah, so you're still like you saw that now.
He's using a lot of back pressure. I know I need to get better at back pressure.
Just rest, switch your rest enough. Yeah. It's like 2 weeks off to practice. Otherwise, you'll be better with tendonitis for the first year.
I had that for the first couple months, and I got a couple cold sleeves, and I've been doing
That's a good
really like it's a good process.
yeah, just like life lessons. Don't rest with the time, just to like wake up slow.
I used to stop.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing I know. I used to be like closer to 230 pounds. And like, so all my wrists were just way like down like my squat.
How's your training going? Mostly trained by myself.
What?
Yeah, so man, I'm trying to be smart in training, but
well, you guys are, you got that huge group of arm wrestlers
yeah,
out
but
there.
they only practice when I'm working. It's on weekends.
And they're kind of party arm wrestlers sometimes too.
Yeah.
Which is not wrong with it, but their training is just beating themselves up.
Well, they like to have a good time. Ryan, your cup and hand just
Where
looks
he's
so
really
strong.
is right here. I don't even feel him gripping me at all.
Well, he just has good containment. He doesn't have to really.
I'm so used to getting beat by freaking top rollers like you guys, so I gotta train something.
Yeah, that's really smart training. Wow. But you're not pulling this way.
Like, so no pressure, like this motion,
Yeah.
it's like I can't, it's like,
Yeah, don't do that. It's not your power. But you turn your
it's strong, it's awesome.
yeah, you need a chance to go up.
I was dodging like I was punching in the face or something.
You're straight.
Paul, what's up?
What's up?
You're straight.
That's a good angle for you, Alan. Oh, he's just way too strong right now.
Stay straight with the wrist. Straight with the wrist. Go.
It just takes my arm to be able to put it. Like right.
Move that elbow around.
So is mine.
Use that pad.
He has more arm than the left-handed. So it's like, if I can't bust his hand left-handed, it's too strong.
Yeah, so do that, but don't lose your wrist at all to make that type of like closing your bicep. Instead, just maintain whatever your bicep position is, but keep that wrist at that angle. Pull here at the same time as pulling up. So it's kind of like simultaneously like
I know, it has been. It's been a real long time.
And then you'll just close that gap in like that while dropping the shoulders. Go a little bit more this way, so drop this shoulder and then slide back like that. Yep.
All right, we don't mistake. Let's look like an elbow pad.
And now they have the 10. Yeah.
Holy shit.
You guys if you use his forearm, bicep, chest, he doesn't use his lat. He's out here, so how does he use his lat, okay?
Try getting your elbow in. Like, try to get your belly button behind your elbow, like in there.
Right, anything past this point, you feel even stronger. Your lock feels stronger than your offensive actually. It might be because of all the gym stuff you've been doing. Do you think? Yeah, the lock feels good right there.
Yeah, doing a lot of arm wrestling stuff.
I would not recommend someone to go sideways on her, because it feels like that's where her lock is especially strong.
Yeah.
If I attacked her here and then went like this, it'd be easier. But going sideways, she feels very solid in that spot.
Working on that, getting that lock for her.
Yeah.
with
Oh, it's
pull-ups
really
and
good.
stuff.
You gotta use forearm and bicep.
Stand back up, reset.
So you can, I mean, look, that is at this point, it's almost neutral. Right? So use it for the foot where it's palm.
You're gonna hire a hand.
And pull right there. Here you go. That's your forearm, bicep.
Her low hand top roll's not too bad either.
As long as this way, all of that.
Well, she naturally drops her wrist a little, her hand a little bit.
Yeah, but
Man.
the way she's doing it.
Yeah, she's doing everything, but her hand drops a little bit, so that you know, for the
But
low
you
hand.
know what she doesn't do? When she did that low hand top roll, is she didn't come out here, where I could have like really punished her for it.
on the wrist.
She no, well, you're doing good. You stay out in this position. Earlier you were dumping your wrist a little bit like this, but that's honestly not that bad. Most people do that. The worst thing you could do is like pull out like this though. Like say if I'm pulling you here, because then you're still able to like get tight and like punish me from trying to pull this way. Versus if I pull this way, you're gonna have a much harder time closing that gap.
It's different.
Spin your elbow. Let me hit this again.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Like that. There you
It's strong.
I saw him start pronation, like we're at 6 feet from him. He said 3 months to roll.
As you are, so what is actually, jumper thing and.
Stay with me.
What's the guy's name?
Hey,
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Yeah, I'm right here.
What? What's the guy's name from Germany that has the same thing that Oleg does in left arm? What?
I forget his name.
Is his name Hell something?
Hellraiser's his like nickname.
Hellboy.
Hellboy or something, yeah.
Hellboy.
Matisse is his name, right?
Like he has one giant right arm.
Yes. It's the opposite of Oleg, because Oleg has a giant left arm.
But you know the one, you know the old panels that want to come flare out a little like this? I feel like that.
He has like one of these where he puts stones on it and he just works out just like all day.
You got
I'll go up and try to hold it. That's what I'm at too, so I was putting 150.
Yeah, and like
Because that's similar.
this like it makes me think like
Here, I'm gonna kind of chop on this back.
So his arm keeps growing.
So you keep going like
It's genetic.
this, and you know, when you get somebody, he's gonna keep on going back up. Constant pressure.
180 maybe. I weighed myself yesterday I was 180.
Try to let
If I could I have like no bike fat. I'm like lean at the moment. That's like
Yeah, like you look like kind of like it's a muscle.
right? You let it pop out.
I mean, I was able to change the class for a long time just because I weighed like 225. So if you come over here,
the most I've ever weighed was 208, and that was when I was doing a lot of dumb shit. Small guy complex hard, just like I thought I need to gain weight just to mentally feel better.
and now, I mean, I was like,
On this thing too, you got this so light for you. No, it's good. Slow down a little.
why is it going to be short?
Yeah. David.
That's all I.
So anywhere, dude. I know. I'll be under you now. It's tripping me out. I'll be under you.
That's the whole table.
It's gonna go That's so easy.
This team's gonna be the best one day.
You guys are discovering new moves you couldn't do before. On a freedom table.
Hey, what kind of pizza you like?
Maybe making a pineapple, because of all this information, the pineapple's going to be great.
Right? So 13, 14, 15, and then I wasn't really active at 16 and 17. So then came back at 19. Christian's really strong deep in the hook. Yeah. 21.
Yeah. That's one. I didn't call it.
Kingsley battle, let's go.
No, I want the armor protection.
Holy shit. Oh, what you got, Christian?
I don't know if he comes back in the sport or not.
The thing with the King's move is it has to come up eventually. So whoever's more patient.
I have no idea what that guy is even saying. Break the leg, what's he saying?
He's fighting for He's getting nervous.
The hand was that close. That close to my leg. Good.
Your lock's getting good there though.
Thanks.
Stop.
Alright, who's next?
Alright, Silver's done.
1001, 210,
My hands are like super irritating.
Sorry bro, he just gassed the hell out of me. I don't know.
Dude, you gotta get him quick. King of tables.
Christian just did you guys the best service he could ever.
12 seconds.
King's moving you.
Yeah.
Go back down, you cheater. Load it from here. Stop. Count 10 seconds. After 10, 12 seconds.
Now I'm ready to pull Crazy George. It's all the training I needed.
Counting 1,000, 1,002, 1,003.
Now I'm 2 feet. I can't even pull
You're welcome.
right here.
Culture is hard.
How's that?
Yeah, that's it.
Can you do 3 of those?
I do cub.
You don't need to do 3 sets. Yeah.
Super match.
Jump in with my
Let's go a little bit right.
Good potential.
Oh, come on, man.
My right's pretty tired, bro. My left was the more fresh one before that. Before the Kings move.
Yeah, but if you think you do and you lose your wrist, that's when I start standing up for this.
You're good.
Take care.
Peace out, Russ.
Russ is gonna go fucking on the stage.
What's your name of your bro? Sorry?
Alan.
Nice to meet you, Russell.
I'm heading out of here.
Alright.
See ya. See you, Keanu.
Keanu's next in this.
Hopefully you know how to take him too, bro.
Fuck no, I don't.
All he trains. Alright, see you, Russ.
Drag him more, Dalton. You're not going to win the sideways game. You know, drag. Right there. Right there.
You gotta do it.
One more, then we'll do Phil.
Ah, fuck.
Good.
Big Phil.
You see that right at the corner.
Let's go, bro.
God dang it.
We'll just go until someone hits 110 and we'll stop. I think Alan wants to get out of here.
Bring your elbows forward.
Someone's sending me out of here today. Might be Big Phil. Don't tell me what to attack, Phil. You don't want to give up your secrets, bro.
Keep cranking your wrist down. So crank your wrist down. Drive. Right there. Drive. Drive. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And tighter. Keep cranking your wrist in. Keep rotating. I'll slide to the left. Slide. Keep sliding. Yeah.
Want another?
I just gave you everything, bro. I'll go a little bit with you left.
Alright,
just because you beat me righty, alright?
Alright.
But you might just beat my left too. And then I should probably get out of here. One more real good one.
Yeah.
I'll let you hit.
Alright.
Your left pronation's good.
My left pronation is way stronger than my right, but the left doesn't always hold up because of the injury. If it gets hit, then it's done. I can't do elbow stuff on it. So it's a give or take. The right is going to be tons of elbow, but the left is pronation. But I don't have
Round 2. Bonus round.
But my libido is strong when a lady is near, yeah. Oh, what defines a straight man straight? Is it the boxer in the brief? slap but can also stroke.
Going in the wind as an empty of the truth that it's naked. It's verbatim.